The man ties his underwear around his head, then paddles away on a life raft, trying to escape the deserted island. But in the next second, a massive wave crashes over him, throwing him straight into the ocean. To make things worse, his thigh gets cut by a sharp coral. With no other choice, he struggles back to shore. Before he can even catch his breath, a heavy storm rolls in. He scrambles to find shelter and crawls into a cave. But to his surprise, there's a natural freshwater pool inside. Desperate and dehydrated, he drops to his knees, gulping down as much water as he can. Exhausted, he falls into a deep sleep. But when he wakes up, his only flashlight is completely dead. And to make things worse, his wound is getting worse. If he wants to survive, he has no choice but to break his moral code and tear open all the packages from the wreckage. Using an ice skate, he cuts a piece of fabric, then ties his wound up with a shoelace. For food, he turns the lace from a dress into a makeshift fishing net. But all he manages to catch is a tiny fish. That's when he spots a crab nearby. Quickly, he sharpens a wooden stick with his ice skate, then stabs it straight at the crab. Excited, he breaks off a leg. But as soon as he does, a strange liquid ounces out. Still craving something better than raw seafood, Zack decides to start a fire by rubbing sticks together. But after an entire night of effort, not even a single spark appears. Defeated, he's forced to eat coconut meat to fill his stomach. As he scrapes at the coconut with a rock, a new idea pops into his head. He rubs a wooden stick against a plank, but ends up scraping his palm open instead. Frustrated, he yells and throws the plank aside. One failure after another pushes him to the edge. But after calming himself down, he picks up the plank again. This time, he digs a small pit in the sand first, places the plank over it, then starts rubbing the stick again. Soon, tiny wood shavings begin to smoke. Seeing this, he quickly blows on them. As the flames burst to life, Zack is overwhelmed with joy. But just as he starts to celebrate, something goes horribly wrong.